Elon Musk brutally denounced the United States representative, Hakeem Jeffries, and explained the things that he has done to worsen the lives of American people. According to Elon, these Democratic leaders are constantly lying to people, and as a result, Americans don't care about them anymore. Then Musk mocked Jeffries and completely obliterated him in front of his loyal fans. This is an interesting story, so let's explain everything. So a few days ago, Jeffries said that Donald Trump uses insecure people and manipulates them for his purposes. Jeffries remarked, "Donald Trump is what you get when you want a politician to embody all of your hopes and dreams and a caricature of yourselves. He wants to shock and awe us into submission, but we're just getting started." According to Jeffries, Trump has been a terrible president. That's why he was so afraid that Trump would win. And according to Jeffries, the worst thing Trump is doing is establishing a dictatorship with the help of DOGE. Jeffries said, "They are raiding the government, attempting to steal taxpayer money." That's what the situation at the Treasury Department is all about. And when Mario Naufal shared this tweet about Jeffries' statements, in response, Musk tweeted that nobody cares about these lies from Jeffries. Musk said, "Obviously DOGE is trying to stop your tax dollars from being stolen for waste and fraud. Representative Jeffries wants that to continue." And this conflict between Musk and Jeffries is not new because it started a few years ago with mild exchanges. That's when, in 2023, Hakeem Jeffries repeatedly criticised Elon Musk for not paying what he sees as a fair share in taxes, portraying Musk as a symbol of billionaire privilege and corporate evasion. On March 22, 2023, Hakeem Jeffries tried to throw shade at Republicans while propping up his own party. He posted, "House Dems are fighting hard for the American people. Right-wing extremists are fighting each other." Pretty standard stuff. Democrats are united, Republicans are a mess. Jeffries wanted to make it seem like his side was doing the real work, while the GOP was too busy imploding to get anything done. But Elon Musk wasn't playing that game. The next day, he fired back with just 4 words. That's what she said. Instead of giving Jeffries a serious response, he used humour to take the weight off the message. It was trolling, sure, but it also made a point that not every dramatic political post deserves a dramatic reply. Sometimes mockery says more than a full debate. Then a few weeks later, Hakeem Jeffries tried to take a shot at Republicans by tweeting, "What have extreme MAGA Republicans done for the American people during their first 100 days in the majority? Nada." It was a straight-up dig, accusing them of doing absolutely nothing that helped regular people. But Elon Musk wasn't having it. He fired back with just one sentence. Legislators doing nada is often way better than the alternative. So Musk flipped the whole argument. Instead of defending the Republicans directly, he basically said, doing nothing might actually be the smart move, because what if the alternative is more government overreach, more bad laws, more damage? In Musk's view, sometimes silence from Congress is the safest option. And over the years, Hakeem Jeffries has made it clear he wants to go after the ultra-rich, after people like Elon Musk. He's been one of the loudest voices in Congress, pushing for higher taxes on billionaires, always backing new laws to close loopholes and raise rates on high earners. And he was never subtle about who he's targeting. Jeffries has repeatedly gone after Elon Musk and other tech billionaires, accusing them of getting rich off a system that's tilted in their favour, while working-class families get stuck carrying the load. For him, it's not just about policy, it's about what he calls economic justice. So by 2024, this conflict got even worse, when on December 19th, 2024, Hakeem Jeffries jumped on social media to throw some heavy blame at Musk and Republicans, claiming they were intentionally trying to tank the government. He wrote, "House Republicans have been ordered to shut down the government and hurt the working-class Americans they claim to support. You break the bipartisan agreement, you own the consequences that follow." Basically, Jeffries was saying the GOP got their marching orders, ignored a deal, and are now putting regular working people at risk. It was a classic blame game. Democrats playing the role of responsible adults, Republicans painted as reckless villains. But Elon Musk didn't let that go unchecked. Responding to this tweet, he hit back with just one sentence. "You seem to think the public is dumb, they are not." Musk wasn't just pushing back, he was calling out what he saw as political gaslighting. He made it clear, people aren't buying the script. In his view, Jeffries wasn't offering the truth, he was selling a performance. And Musk wanted everyone watching to know that the public sees right through it. The next day, Elon Musk went straight after Jeffries, slamming him for blocking a revised Republican spending bill. Musk tweeted, "Shame on it, Rep. Jeffries, for rejecting a fair and simple spending bill that is desperately needed by states suffering from hurricane damage. He was referring to a report by Mario Naufel that broke down what happened. Democrats rejected a slimmed-down 116-page GOP bill after their own massive 547-page package was killed, thanks in part to pressure from Musk and Trump. The Republicans came back with something shorter, tighter and focused, especially for disaster relief, but even then Democrats shut it down, and that's what triggered Musk's outrage. For Musk, this wasn't about budget negotiations, it was about basic leadership during a crisis. In his eyes, Jeffries didn't just reject a bill, he turned his back on Americans who needed help. For Musk, this was another moment where bureaucracy crushed common sense, and real people, especially those hit by hurricanes, were left paying the price. And now in 2025, this conflict got even worse. For example, Hakeem Jeffries introduced something called the Taxpayer Data Protection Act that was directly against the Trump administration, a bill meant to stop Elon Musk and his team from getting access to sensitive information about regular Americans. Jeffries didn't hold back. He said, House Republicans don't appear interested in working for everyday Americans because they are working for Elon Musk and doing the bidding for an unelected, unaccountable, out-of-control billionaire puppet master. Basically, he accused Musk of pulling the strings behind the scenes and blamed Republicans for letting it happen. Jeffries demanded answers from Trump. Why does he need that information? What are they doing with it? And why aren't House Republicans stopping them? He was talking about names, social security numbers, bank accounts, all the private stuff that most people wouldn't want shared. According to reports, Musk's agency was given access to a federal payment system that handles trillions in taxpayer money and holds millions of people's personal financial data. And that's exactly when Musk responded that the Department of Government Efficiency is trying to stop the tax dollars from being stolen for waste and fraud. But Hakeem Jeffries wants that to continue. And Elon Musk has been posting video after video calling out what he says is pure hypocrisy from Democratic leaders. He's pulled up old clips, some of them going back decades, showing Democrats like Bill Clinton and Al Gore proudly backing ideas that DOGE is now putting into action. Cutting government waste, trimming down bloated agencies, holding people accountable. All of it used to be their thing, but now that it's Musk leading the charge, suddenly they're against it. Musk says it's got nothing to do with the policies themselves, it's just politics. According to him, Democrats loved these moves until the wrong guy started doing them, and that's why he's calling it out. He says the outrage isn't real, it's not about principles, it's just about keeping control. That's why Musk tweeted recent polls and numbers about the declining popularity of Democrats. That's why Musk said, and quote, Democratic Party is dying. After DOGE was created, a bunch of Democratic politicians and their media buddies tried to stir things up, trying to push the idea that Elon Musk and Donald Trump were secretly at odds. But it didn't land. The so-called rift never happened. Both Musk and Trump kept showing mutual respect and stayed focused on the same mission, breaking down bloated government, calling out establishment lies, and pushing back against what they see as democratic overreach. All the talk in the media? Just noise. The alliance didn't break. It got stronger.